This is Hannibal here from the Hannibal TV on YouTube. I am not that big of a boxing fan, maybe in the early 90s a little bit. I followed it for the main players, and I'm a fan of the classic boxing. I haven't been for numerous years. I watched the Jake Paul versus not Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua fight tonight. Made it through the whole thing. It was more entertaining than anything I've seen in wrestling this year. I think they're both very good on the mic. I think we've got to the point where boxers are way better than wrestlers on the mic. Because I remember when Muhammad Ali used to copy Cassius Clay. Both Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua put all the WWE guys to shame that I've seen. And I could see Jake Paul. I think WWE's one savior, and I don't know if it'll be a full savior, but would be now that Jake Paul is lost, if he tests the waters in wrestling a bit, see how he likes it, because he is a bigger star overall than Logan Paul. I think he's a better heel than Logan Paul, and I'm not Logan Paul's done well. I think he needs to be to kayfabe a little bit more, not be so open about the business being a work. That's my honest advice to him, because the old school fans don't like it and people don't like hearing that it's a work. Jake Paul, again, he went 6 rounds. He used every tactic he could to make it to the 6th round. Anthony Joshua in this fight was very careful. There was a knockout, and that was pretty much it. It wasn't to me. It wasn't that spectacular a knockout, and that was pretty much it. But Jake Paul was outsized. I've fought people before that had greater reach than me. It's really hard. It's a huge disadvantage. Then you take into the account, and when I fought those guys, I've had to clinch. So me not being the most technical, not that I'm at either of those guys' level, I could fully understand why Jake was resorting to those tactics. He was just trying to survive. But I do think he realizes now he's not at the level. He's done well for himself. I definitely think the Mike Tyson fight was more work than this one. I think they were testing each other, but it was overall a shoot, but not. I don't think Joshua was trying his full 100% hardest. Um, the Tyson fight, it didn't seem like either one of them were trying necessarily their 100% hardest. But then again, Tyson's really old at this point, but he's doing well for his age. But all I'm saying is I'm not hating on it because I watched it. If it's two no-name boxers, I'm not gonna watch. I didn't even want to watch the girls fight before. I flipped to something else. Um, and I didn't watch anything but the main event. I do think the entrances are a little long. He did come out to the start of Hulk Hogan's music, then it turned into rap music for Jake, and he was dressed up in Hulk Hogan stuff. I would imagine, since WWE recently signed some sort of deal with Hulk Hogan's son Nick, that has to do with him getting extra money. I can only imagine. But yeah, overall, no, it's not the greatest fight, but I don't blame Logan Paul or Jake Paul. I don't blame Jake Paul for it at all, because they both made a massive amount of money. I don't think it's been released yet, but we're talking tens of millions of dollars here. You got to go as long as you can. And how embarrassing would it have been for Anthony Joshua, being bigger than Jake Paul and much more experienced than Jake Paul, to have got knocked out by Jake Paul if he had just taken one? Because anyone can catch it, even the best fighters could be caught. So I don't have any issues with it. The All I could say is the promos were better than wrestling, and I think overall it's getting more people interested in boxing by doing these gimmick fights. And after, I didn't really know who Anthony Joshua was other than reading his results, because I was surprised when he beat Francis Ngannou, who, granted, he's an MMA fighter. He knocked out Francis Ngannou, I think, in 2 rounds. in Saudi Arabia that not many people saw because it was in Saudi Arabia. So it was interesting. It's been great, buddy. Jake Paul did better than we all expected. I didn't expect him to do. He did what I exactly thought he was going to do. I thought he was going to do whatever it takes to last as long as he could, and I didn't think he was going to win. And I didn't think it was going to be a crazy, spectacular knockout either. Supposedly, there's some talk that he may have broken his jaw. So who knows? Who knows? But I wish everyone a good night. Let me know what you think. But I don't think Joe Rogan is dead, guys. Some bouts his payday falls. I don't really know what you mean by that. But ask your question, Tegan. But I do see that it's rejuvenating boxing, so it's good for boxing. And my God, has MMA ever fallen? I've had zero interest in MMA lately. They just don't have any stars right now. They have some good fighters, but there's no. I know Conor McGregor. That's literally about it. I'm sure if someone remembers me, um, oh my God, someone's trying to like screw with us on Joe Rogan. We have all the bots out tonight. There you go. This guy agrees with me. Thank you. It did go fully as expected. There's a few people that I would like to fight these days, 100%. But I'll save it for the future. Wish everybody good night. Alex Pereira, he's not I wouldn't say Alex Pereira is a superstar. I couldn't remember his name. You walk around at the gym, the UFC people will know his name, but you ask everyone at the gym who Conor McGregor is, they're gonna know who Conor McGregor is. You're gonna even John Jones, as great a fighter, possibly the best of all time. Most if I asked my parents who John Jones is, they would not know. He's a big star, but he's not a superstar yet. He could potentially be one, but I don't think and he's a great fighter, but I don't think he's near the Brock Lesnar level or the level that Chuck Liddell was at and Tito Ortiz at one point. No, I do not think Jake took a dive at all. I think he hung on as long as he could and did whatever he could until he just got outmatched and started to lose steam.